Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Blue Team Academy, the podcast where we talk about defensive cybersecurity. I'm your host, Fabio Sobiek, and I'm a cybersecurity professional. And today we are talking about a topic that is crucial for anyone looking to build or advance a career in cybersecurity certifications. If you are finding this content valuable, and want to stay ahead of your cybersecurity journey, make sure to hit the subscribe button. By subscribing, you will get access to the latest insights, tips, and strategies that will help you to build and advance your career in cybersecurity. Don't miss out our upcoming episodes where I can cover some of your career doubts and things you need to succeed. Subscribe now and join our community of cybersecurity professionals dedicated to protecting the digital world. Cybersecurity certifications. These two words can open doors, build careers, and even lead to a significant pay rise. But what exactly are the cybersecurity certifications and why do they hold so much weight in the industry? Today we are going to explore why certifications have become cornerstone of professionals' development in cybersecurity, how they can impact your career, and what do you need to consider before diving into the world of cyber certifications. Let's start with the basics. At their core, cybersecurity certification are credentials awarded by recognized organizations that verify your knowledge and skills in specific areas of our cybersecurity. Think of them as a proof that you have mastered certain concepts, tools, and techniques essential to protecting digital assets, but they are more than just a piece of paper. They are a statement to employers, colleagues, and clients that you are serious about your career and committed to staying up to date with the latest industry standards. Now, why does these certifications matter so much? In a field as dynamic and rapidly evolving as cybersecurity, staying current with the latest threats, technologies, and best practice is crucial. Employers are constantly on lookout for candidates who not only have a solid foundation of knowledge but also demonstrate a commitment to continuous learning. Certifications provide a standardized way for professionals to showcase their expertise and for employers to assess the candidate's qualifications, particularly when hiring for roles that require specialized skills. But it's not just about getting your foot on the door. Certifications can also play a pivotal role in career advancement. As you progress in your cybersecurity career, certain certifications can help you to move into more senior roles or specialize in areas like ethical hacking, digital forensics, or cybersecurity management. In many cases, certifications are not just recommended, but they are required. For instance, roles like Chief Information Security Officer or Senior Security Consultant often require certifications such as CISSP or CISM. However, it's important to approach certifications strategically. Not all certifications are created equal, and the value of certification can vary depending on your career stage, goals, and specific demands of the job markets. Some certifications, like CompTIA Security Plus, are excellent for beginners, providing a broad overview of essential cybersecurity concepts. Others, like the CISSP, required several years of experience and are designed for seasoned professionals looking to validate their deep expertise. In this episode, we will break down the most sought after certifications, help you to understand which ones might be right for you, and guide you on how to effectively prepare for them. Whether you are just starting out, looking to specialize, or aiming for a leadership role, there's a certification path that can help you to achieve your goals. So let's dive in and explore the world of cybersecurity certifications together. Certificate Cybersecurity certifications are more than just credentials. They are a key that can unlock doors in your career. But what exactly are they? And why do they matter so much in this field? At the core, cybersecurity certifications are formal recognitions awarded by accredited organizations that validate an individual's knowledge, skills, and expertise in specific areas of cybersecurity. These certifications typically require you to pass a rigorous exam that tests your understanding of various security principles, tools, practice, and sometimes even legal and ethical considerations. The idea is to ensure that you have the standardized level of competence that employers and clients can trust. There are different types of cybersecurity certifications, each catering to the various levels of experience and areas of specialization. Let's break it down. First, there are vendor neutrals and vendor specific certifications. Cybersecurity certifications can be broadly categorized in two types: vendor neutral and vendor specific. Vendor neutral certifications like CompTIA Security Plus or CISSP cover general principles, best practice, and concepts that apply across different technologies and environments. These are incredibly valuable because they provide a broad foundation of knowledge that can be applied in a virtually any organization. On the other hand, vendor specific certifications, such as those offered by Cisco or Microsoft, focus on securing specific technologies or platforms. These certifications are particularly useful if you are working with those technologies and want to demonstrate your expertise in them. For example, if your job involves managing Cisco networks, having a Cisco security certification can be a strong asset. Two, there are entry level and advanced certifications. The cybersecurity certification landscape is tiered, offering options for professionals at different stages of their careers. For beginners, certifications like CompTIA Security Plus or Certified Ethical Hacker provide a solid introduction to the fundamentals of cybersecurity. These entry level certifications are designed to give you a broad understanding of topics like network security, cryptography, and threat management. They are often the first step for individuals who are new to the field or transitioning from another IT role. As you gain experience and knowledge, you can pursue more advanced certifications. For instance, the CISSP is a highly respected certification that required several years of professional experience and covers a wide range of topics, from security architecture to risk management. Another example is CISM, Certified Information Security Manager, which is geared toward professionals looking to move into management roles, focus on governance, program development, and incident management. Three, also there are general and specialized certifications. Some certifications offer a broad overview of cybersecurity, while others are more specialized. For example, the CISSP is a generalist certification that covers 8 domains, including software development security, security operations, and asset security. It's designed for professionals who need to a well-rounded understanding of cybersecurity and are often in roles where they oversee various aspects of security. In contrast, certifications like the Certified Information System Auditor (CISA) or Offensive Security Certified Professional (OSCP) are more specialized. The CISA focuses on auditing, control, and assurance, making it ideal for those in roles that involve compliance and risk management. The OSCP, on the other hand, is aimed for penetration testers and ethical hackers, requiring a deep dive into offensive security techniques. Fourth, global recognition and industry standards. Another important aspect of cybersecurity certifications is their recognition and credibility on a global scale. Certifications like CISSP, CEH, and CISM are recognized worldwide and are often seen as industry standards. Holding one of these certifications signals to employers that you meet a certain level of professional competences that recognize you internationally. Many certifications are aligned with industry standards such as ISO IEC 27001, the NIST Cybersecurity Framework, and other regulatory requirements. This alignment ensures that certified professionals are up to date with the latest best practice and can help organizations to meet compliance and obligations. Fifth, pathway to specialization and career growth. Certifications are not just about getting your foot in the door, they can also pave the way for specialization and career advancement. As you progress in your cybersecurity career, you might find that you are drawn to specific areas such as cloud security, incident response, or digital forensics. Certifications like Certified Cloud Security Professional (CCSP) or GIAC Certified Incident Handler allow you to build expertise in these areas, opening up new opportunities and potentially higher salaries. In many cases, employers require certain certifications for specific roles, especially in industries with stringent regulatory requirements like finance, healthcare, and government. For example, if you are aiming for a role as a Chief Information Security Officer, certifications like CISSP or CISM are often seen as prerequisites. In summary, cybersecurity certifications are a crucial part of professional development in this field. They validate your skills, demonstrate your commitment, continuous learning, and can significantly enhance your career prospects. But remember, certifications are most valuable when combined with practical experience. So, as you consider which certification to pursue, think about how they align with your career goals and hands on experience you can gain along the way. Cybersecurity certifications are valuable tools for advancing your career, but it's important to understand what they are, and just as importantly, what they are not. There are some common misconceptions about what certifications can do for you, and today we are going to clear up those up. One of the biggest misconceptions about cybersecurity certifications is that they can replace hands-on experience. While certifications are a great way to demonstrate your knowledge, they don't necessarily prove that you can apply that knowledge in real world situations. Employers often look for candidates who can show they have tackled real challenges, solved actual security problems, and navigate the complexities of live environments. Experience brings with it ability to think critically, make decisions under pressure, and adapt to unexpected situations. Skills that are developed over time and through practice, not just through studying for an exam. For instance, passing in a certification like Certified Ethical Hacker shows up that you are understanding penetration testing techniques, but being able to execute a successful penetration test in a corporate environment, manage client expectations, and document findings effectively requires experience. The same goes for certifications like CISSP. It demonstrates broad knowledge across multiple domains, but leading a security team and developing a cybersecurity architecture involves much more than what's covered in the certification curriculum. Another important point to consider is that certifications alone does not guarantee a job. While they can certainly enhance your resume and make you more attractive to employers, they are just one part of hiring equation. Employers look for a combination of factors: relevant experience, a track record of success, strong communication skills, and the ability to fit into company's culture. Certifications can open doors, but you still need to prove that you are the right fit for the job. The job market is competitive, and certifications can help you to stand out, but they won't automatically land you a position. It's crucial to complement your certifications with other efforts such as networking, building a portfolio, gaining practical experience, and preparing throughout your interviews. Employers often using certifications as a baseline to filter candidates, but they will dig deeper into your actual skills, how you apply them, and whether you are a good match for the specific needs. Cybersecurity is a rapidly evolving field with new threats, tools, and technologies emerging all the time. This means that certifications are not something you earn once and forget about. Most cybersecurity certifications have expiration dates and require you to maintain them through continuing education or recertification exams. For example, the CISSP certification requires holders to earn continuing professional education, also known as CPE, credits every year to stay certified. This ensures that professionals remain current with the latest developments in the field. If you rest on your laurels after earning certification, you risk failing behind as the industry changes. Staying up to date with your certifications demonstrates to employers and peers that you are committed to your professional growth and to staying on top of industry trends. It's a reminder that learning in cybersecurity is ongoing. There's always something new to master. Certifications are not a shortcut to expertise. Achieving a certification is a significant accomplishment, but it doesn't make you an instant expert. Expertise in cybersecurity is built over the time through the combination of education, experience, and continuous learning. A certification indicates that you have a strong grasp of specific concepts and practice, but becoming an expert requires you to apply that knowledge in varied and complex situations. For example, someone with a CISSP certification is recognized as having a comprehensive knowledge across several domains. But to be seen as an expert in cybersecurity architecture or incident response, you would need to have a deep and practical understanding of those areas, developed through years of experience and ongoing education. Expertise is about more than just passing an exam. It's about the depth of understanding and ability to navigate challenges that don't always have clear cut answers. In cybersecurity, technical skills are essential, but so are soft skills like communication, teamwork, and problem solving. Certifications do a great job of validating your technical abilities, but they don't measure how well you work with your others, how effectively you can explain complex concepts to a non-technical stakeholders, or how you manage stress in high pressure situations. For instance, in a role like a security operations center analyst, you might have to quickly communicate the severity of your security incident executives or collaborate with different teams to mitigate a threat. Your certifications might get you in the door, but your soft skills will often determine your success and effectiveness in this role. Employers highly valuable professionals who can bridge the gap between technical expertise and effective communication, especially in cybersecurity, where the stakes are often high. Finally, it's important to recognize that not all certifications are worth the investment for every professional. Some certifications are expensive, both in terms of cost of the exam and the time required to prepare. Before pursuing a certification, it is essential to assess whether it aligns with your career goals and if it's recognized and valuable for your employers in your target industry or role. For example, if you are working in a specialized area like cloud security, a certification like Certified Cloud Security Professional might be highly beneficial. But if your role does not involve cloud security, that certification might not add as much value to your resume. It's important to do your research and choose certifications that will give you the best return of your investment, both in terms of career, advancement, and job opportunities. In summary, cyber certifications are powerful tools that can enhance your career, but they are not silver bullets. They complement your experience, skills, and ongoing education, but they don't replace the need for real world practice, continuous learning, and the development of soft skills. By understanding that certifications can and cannot do, you can make informed decisions about your professional development and use certifications as their fullest potentials. Cybersecurity certifications are not just a checkbox on your resume, they represent significant opportunities that can propel your career forward the various ways. Whether you are not uh, Whether you are new on the field looking to specialize or aiming for a leadership position, certifications can open doors, provide clarity in your career path, and significantly enhance your professional standing. Let's explore how can you leverage these opportunities to maximize your career growth. For those just starting out in cybersecurity, certifications can serve as a critical gateway into the industry. Many entry level positions, such as security analyst or SOC analyst, often list certifications like CompTIA Security Plus or Certified Ethical Hacker as their either required or highly recommended. These certifications provide a structured way to learn the fundamental concepts of cybersecurity, from understanding network security basics to grasping the essential of ethical hacking. In an increasingly competitive job market, having recognized certifications can set you apart from other candidates who might have similar academic backgrounds but lack of formal proof of their cybersecurity knowledge. This can be particularly advantageous if you are transitioning from another field or just graduated and are looking to stand out. Certifications demonstrate the potential to employers that you are serious about your cybersecurity career and have taken the initiative to acquire relevant industry recognized skills. As you gain experience in cybersecurity, you may find yourself drawn in specific areas with the field, such as penetration testing, cloud security, or digital forensics. Certifications offer a clear pathway to specialize in these areas. For instance, if you are interested in a penetration testing, obtaining a certification like Offensive Security Certified Professional can position you as a skilled ethical hacker capable of identifying and exploiting vulnerabilities in systems before malicious actors can. Specialization can lead to roles that are not only challenging and fulfilling but also more lucrative. In highly specialized areas such as cloud security or incident response, professionals with right certifications are in the high demand. For example, a certification like Certified Cloud Security Professionals can open doors to roles where you design and secure cloud based systems, a critical function as more organizations migrate to the cloud. Certifications are not just for entry level professionals, they are also crucial for those looking to advance their careers. If you are already established in cybersecurity but want to move into more senior roles, certifications can provide the leverage you need. For example, achieving a CISSP is often a requirement for higher level positions, such as Chief Information Security Officer or Senior Security Consultant. These certifications covers a broad spectrum of security topics, demonstrating that you have the expertise and leadership skills needed to manage complex security programs. Beyond opening doors to advanced roles, certifications can also lead to a significant salary increase. According to industry surveys, professionals with certifications like CISSP, CISM, or CRISC often command higher salaries compared to those without those credentials. Employers recognize the value of these credentials bring not just in terms of technical skills, but also the ability to think strategically and manage risk. The cybersecurity landscape is constantly evolving with the new threats, technologies, and regulations emerging regularly. Certifications can be effective way to stay current and ensure that your knowledge and skills remain relevant. Many certifications, such as those offered by ISACA, ISC Square, or CompTIA, require continuing education and recertification to maintain your status. This encourages professionals to stay engaged with the latest development in the field, attend industry conferences, participate in webinars, and keep their skills sharp. Staying current through the certifications not only helps you to remain competitive in the job market, but also positions you as a knowledgeable resource within the organization. You become the go-to person for the latest security practice, which can enhance your reputation and increase your influence within your team or company. Earning certifications often involves joining community of like-minded professionals, which can be valuable networking opportunity. Many certifications bodies, such as ISC Square or ISACA, offer local chapters, online forums, and events where certified professionals can connect, share knowledge, and collaborate on initiatives. These networks can be invaluable for career development, providing access to job opportunities, mentorship, and professional growth. Networking with these communities can also lead to collaboration on projects, joint ventures, or even referrals for job opportunities. In cybersecurity, where relationships and trust are crucial, being part of a certified community can significantly enhance your professional network and open doors that might otherwise remain closed. Lastly, obtaining a certification in cybersecurity can boost your confidence in your abilities and your credibility with the industry. Knowing that you have passed in a rigorous exam and earned a certification recognized by industry can give you the confidence to take on more challenging roles and responsibilities. This confidence can translate into better performance, stronger relationship, stronger leadership, and more proactive approach to your career. Moreover, certifications build credibility with employers, colleagues, and clients. When you hold a certification, it signals to others that you have met recognized standard of excellence. This can lead to a greater trust and responsibility in your career. Whether you are leading to a security team, advising clients on risk management, or developing a cybersecurity strategy. In summary, cybersecurity certifications are much more than a line on your resume. They can represent opportunities to enter the field, specialize, advance your career, stay current network with professionals, and build your confidence and credibility. By strategically selecting and pursuing certifications that align with your career goals, you can leverage these opportunities to achieve greater success and fulfillment in your cybersecurity journeys. Getting started with cybersecurity certifications can seem overwhelming at first, especially within a vast number of options available. However, with the right approach and clear understanding of your career goals, you can navigate this landscape effectively. Let's break down the steps you can take to embark on your certification journey, whether you are just entering the field or looking to enhance your existing expertise. The first step is choosing the right cybersecurity certification is to assess whether you are currently standard in your career and where you want to go. Are you just starting out in cybersecurity or do you already have some experience under your belt? Are you looking to build foundation knowledge, specialize in a specific area, or move into a leadership role? Your answers to those questions will help you to determine which certifications are most relevant to your needs. For beginners, certifications like CompTIA Security Plus are excellent starting points. Security Plus covers a broad range of fundamental topics, including network security, cryptography, identity management, and risk management. It's designed to help you to build a solid foundation in cybersecurity, making it ideal for those new to the field or transitioning from other IT roles. If you already have some experience and are looking to specialize, consider certifications that align your specific interests or job requirements. For example, if you're interested in ethical hacking, the Certified Ethical Hacker certification will provide you with the knowledge and skills to think like a hacker and defend against cyber threats. If your goal is to move into management role, certifications like Certified Information Security Manager or Certified Information System Security Professional might be more appropriate. Once you have identified your career goals, it's time to research the certifications that align with those goals. Look into prerequisites for each certification. Some might require a certain amount of experience or prior certifications, while others are open to anyone willing to take the exam. Understanding the requirements will help you to map out your certification journey and ensure you are choosing certifications that are attainable given your current level of experience. It's also important to consider the certification body reputation. Certifications from well-established organizations like IC Square, ISACA, CompTIA, or Offensive Security are widely recognized and respected in the industry. These certifications carry weight with employers and can significantly enhance your job prospects. Additionally, taking into account the cost of certification exams and study materials. Some certifications can be expensive, so it's important to budget accordingly. If you are currently employed, check if your employer offers you a financial support for professional development. Many companies are willing to invest in their employees' education and may cover certification costs. After selecting the certification you want to pursue, the next step is to gather study materials and create a study plan. There are a variety of resources available, including official study guides, online courses, video tutorials, practice exams, and even boot camps. Many certification bodies offer official study materials, which can be a great place to start. Additionally, platforms like Cybrary, Udemy, and LinkedIn Learning provides courses specifically designed to help you to prepare for certification exams. When creating your study plan, consider your current commitments and how much time you can realistically dedicate to study each week. Set a timeline for when you want to take the exam and break down your study sessions into manageable chunks. For example, you might focus on one or more domains or topic each week, followed by review sessions and practice exams to reinforce your knowledge. Practice exams are particularly valuable. They help you gauge your understanding of material and get you comfortable with the format and timing of actual certification exam. Taking multiple practice exams can also highlight areas where you need to focus more attention, allowing you to tailor your study plan accordingly. While studying for your certification, it's equally important to gain practical experience. Hands-on experience not only reinforces what you learn about but also makes the concepts more tangible and easier to understand. If you're currently working in IT, look for opportunities to apply your knowledge on the job, whether through specific projects, internships, or volunteering to assist with cybersecurity tasks. If you are not yet working in cybersecurity, considering setting up a home lab where you can practice your skills in a controlled environment. Virtual machines, open source tools, and platforms like TryHackMe, Hack the Box, or even a Raspberry Pi can help you experience with different cybersecurity scenarios. These practical experiences will not only prepare you for the certification exam, but also give you valuable insights that you can bring to your future job roles. Studying for certification can be challenging, especially if you are doing it alone. Joining study groups or online communities can provide support, motivation, and additional resources. Many online forums, such as Reddit, Cybersecurity, or CompTIA, are full of individuals preparing for the same certification, sharing tips, and offering advices. Being part of the study group also allows you to discuss difficult concepts, quiz each other, and share study resources. Sometimes explaining a topic to someone else can solidify your own understanding. Moreover, these groups can keep you accountable and motivated to stay on track with your study plan. Once you feel confident in your preparation, it's time to schedule your certification exam. Most certification bodies allow you to choose a testing center or take the examination online. Make sure to pick a date and time when you are all the best, avoiding scheduling the exam during particular busy or stressful periods. Leading up to the exam, review your notes, revisit areas where you felt less confident, and take a final practice exam to assess your readiness. On the exam day, ensure you are well rested, have all necessary materials, and arrive early to avoid any last minute stress. After passing your certification exam, congratulations are in order, but your journey does not end here. Many cybersecurity certifications require ongoing education to maintain your certification status. This often involves earning continuing professional education credits through activities like attending conferences, taking additional courses, or participating in webinars. Staying active in your education not only keeps your certification valid, but also ensures that you remain up to date with the latest trends, technologies, and best practice in cybersecurity. Planning for continuing education for the start will help you to integrate into your professional development routine and keep your skills sharp over time. Starting your journey with cybersecurity certifications might seem like a big step, but with a clear plan and right resources, it's entirely manageable. Certifications can open doors to new opportunities, provide a structured way to learn, and give you the credentials to stand out in a competitive job market. Whether you are just starting out or looking to advance your career, the key is to choose certifications that align with your goals, prepare throughout, and combine your studies with practical experience. By doing so, you will be able to be well on your way to building a successful and rewarding career in cybersecurity. That's it for today episode of Blue Team Academy. I hope this deep dive into cybersecurity certifications has given you some valuable insights and clear path forward to your career. If you find this episode helpful, make sure to follow, like, and share it with your network. Also, let me know if there are any topics you would like to see covered in future episodes. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep learning, stay safe, and stay ahead of the curve.